Show them private plane we just flown in.
Along the west coast of Florida, we're looking at Raymond James Stadium in Tampa. Tonight, a fun one on tap for us. It's the Denver Broncos and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. To kick off, here's Will Lutz. And we're off and running from Raymond James. Return starts from the goal line. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. So here come the Buccaneers, ready for their opening drive. And at the helm, coming off a career-best performance in year 7 here in the NFL, the #1 overall pick back in 2018 out of Oklahoma, Baker Mayfield.
There's just certain quarterbacks, the way they run on the field. You just say their name and just some adjectives and attributes pop up right away. Baker Mayfield, scrappy, tough, a will to win. I'm not surprised at all to see himself back in the starting role. Not surprised at all to see him flourish. The dude is mentally tough, he's mentally strong, and he typically makes the most of his opportunities.
3 yards on the first down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Gonna lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Right back to Irving now. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Just 1 yard on the play, though. That leaves him with 3rd down and 6 to go.
A 1-yard gain.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Third down, here's Mayfield. Defender runs right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And that'll bring up 4th down. So they couldn't throw for it on 3rd down, and as a result, they're headed off the field earlier than expected on their opening series.
Keeping them off the scoreboard, well, that's already a win defensively. Not letting them even cross midfield, that's the cherry on top.
And some textbook work covering that punt. It is stopped after almost nothing on the return. So we'll see the Broncos offense now for the first time. And bringing them out. He was a rookie last season when he took the Broncos to the playoffs for the first time in 9 years. Now a sophomore. It's Bo Nix.
At his best, Bo Nix is a point guard facilitating an offense, getting that ball in and out of his hands as quickly as possible, but don't you dare sleep on his legs, because he will hurt you with his athleticism too. And oh, by the way, did I mention a maturity well beyond his years?
They run it. Here's R.J. Harvey. Well, maybe the rest of the game is going to be headed in the proper direction, Brock, but their first play winds up going backwards. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Out of the gun, it's Nix. He finds his running back, R.J. Harvey. And he's halted after about a 6-yard pickup. The stop made at the 36.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
So now here's 3rd and 5. Shotgun snap to Nix. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Intended for Marvin Mims.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to third and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable and an incomplete.
On fourth down, Broncos going to call on Jeremy Crawshaw here to punt. And he'll punt it away to end a disappointing opening drive. It's fielded at the 14. And he's going to get a modest amount on that return before he ends up out of bounds. Well, this upcoming week, Bronco, a big one for all of us here in the Madden community. It is the John Madden Thanksgiving Celebration Week. Chance for all of us to celebrate our namesake, the impact he's had on the sport we love across an incredible week of games. It all begins with Green Bay at Detroit on Thanksgiving Day, and it's going to continue all the way through to the bookend. Giants at Patriots, a rematch of a couple of Super Bowls on Monday night. Bucks to the line, 1st and 10. Baker now off the play fake. He's got Emeka Egbuka. And he's going to be sent out of bounds just after he crosses the 35. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that will be a Tampa Bay 1st down.
It was such a privilege for me to watch Marvin Harrison and Reggie Wayne in person in Indianapolis do their work. Darrell Jackson out in Seattle. They showed how great a deep out is as a chain-moving play. It's all about getting that leverage at the top of the route and then exploiting the leverage as that ball arrives on time downfield.
And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
They fake the handoff. Now it's Mayfield. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And this defense is going to try to hang on to that momentum, Brock, as they go for another stop on 3rd down.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. Not for that defense who puts a sack on the board.
Let's see what they draw up on these 3rd and 7. Third and long, they're going to throw. That one's good to Conway. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
And a 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Sending love from my bass compressor. Ground control with a soul like Bowie, and I'll chop you up if I'm under pressure.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
On 1st down, they're going to run with Irving. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. Dre Greenlaw getting there for the stop.
Sometimes I just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play that just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer, find the lane quicker. The defender maybe a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
This is Irving on 2nd. And they take him down right along the 30. Gain of 9 yards on the play. And the Bucks have the 1st.
I think with that call, they were trying to set him up with a short 3rd down run, but he said, nope, not on my watch. I'll just go get it all right here. Now, playbook's wide open for 1st and 10.
1st down, here's Baker. On it, and he nearly picked it. So couldn't hang on in the end. The offense caught lucky on a risky throw there. It's 2nd down.
Well, that's not the uniform you want to see almost bringing it in. They are so fortunate to have another shot down here after the near pick.
All right, still 10 to go here after they almost had an interception on 1st down. Irving on the counter. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Broncos go with a dime look here on 3rd down. They'll throw. 3rd and long. It's complete. This is Nguka. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
That's good for a first down. 1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Here's the give to Irving. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. They send one of the tight ends in motion right. Running with Irving again on 2nd. Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring up 3rd down. Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Yeah, good point, good point. 3rd and long for him here. And they score. It's a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers take a 6-0 lead in the 1st quarter. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
On is Chase McLaughlin for the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Buccaneers will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Broncos nothing.
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. Marvin Mims now to return it. A decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. The Denver offense taking the field for their 2nd drive. They didn't start the game off like they wanted, Brock. Still searching for that opening 1st down as they take the field a 2nd time. Working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Nix from the gun. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass. This one misses the tight end. And now they face 2nd down.
You really want those throws to be like clockwork for your offense. Every team needs to hit passes in that short to intermediate range to effectively move the ball.
2nd down, give to Harvey. And they find him after just a yard. It's 3rd down.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
3rd down, line to gain 9 yards out. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Hits the deck. No fear from them trying to go deep on 3rd down. You love that. Don't love the fact they couldn't connect. 4th down coming up.
An early deficit means you lose the runway to slowly get your offense up to speed. This offense got to get going, and that incompletion won't help.
Here comes the Broncos punting unit. Cameron Johnson back deep to receive this one for the Bucs. Secures this at the 17. And he gets his offense in better field position here to start. It's up close to the 30. Time for us to get another look at this Tampa Bay offense. They threw it the whole way down the field on their last drive, and they'd welcome the same level of play on this series as well. Tampa Bay bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. Here's Baker to throw. He completes it in traffic. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
2nd and 6 coming up here. From the gun, Mayfield. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play. Jar it loose, incomplete. He was looking for Chris Godwin on that play. And now it's 3rd down.
That's a throw at this level. With so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. Got to be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
He'll air it out on 3rd. Completes beyond the marker. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
I see a bunch of mean guys in the bandana tie. Don't know the west side, giving side eyes. Ain't nobody that I really recognize. Ain't surprised to ride the killer vibe. Probably the reason you die trying to feel alive, but I'm incentivized.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
Irving here from the gun. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Give him 9 yards. He almost moved the chains there. It's going to be 2nd and 1.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on 2nd down. They send a man in motion. Mayfield now off the play action. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop it. And the sack forces a now tougher 3rd down.
Opening frame of the game, and 2 times already, these defenders have got home for a home run sack. If they get their way, a lot more teammates are going to join them on the stat sheet with the takedown before this one ends.
They come to the line here, and this is 3rd and 6. Throw here, 3rd down. Gets him on the in route. And he's officially in enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line, you feel good about it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
Riley Dixon on the punt.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10.
Broncos to the line now. It's 1st and 10. First play of the drive. Here's Harvey. And they're going to manage to take him down at the 12. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's good for Broncos 1st down.
That's good for Broncos.
And before they can break the huddle, we've hit the end of our 1st quarter. 7-0 is our score. More from Raymond James Stadium coming up after the break. We're back, and it is Broncos football as we resume. They're looking at 1st down here. Nix holds on to it. There's that slide at the end, Brock. Good decision-making there as he picks up close to 8 on that run.
The difference right there, Kate, between that gain and a big hit for a loss is really quick decision-making. He made a quick read, saw the running back was going to get hit if he handed it, and he pulls it himself for a positive gain.
Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2. Shotgun handoff to Harvey. And he's going to be brought down after getting this up to the 22. This one goes for 3 yards. And it's going to be first down, Denver.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
On 1st and 10, here's Nix. Nowhere to go with it, so he's just going to pull this one away. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. So it's 2nd down coming up.
There was almost no resistance offered against the rush that came off the line ready to maul anything in sight. It was all the QB could do to get rid of that before he gets absolutely clobbered.
It's Harvey straight ahead. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
Well, that's just about textbook defense and how to shut down an RPO. The coverage was tight, the numbers were up, and the bodies were there to stuff that run before it could get going.
3rd and 10. Can this offense get it done? To the air on 3rd and long. Rowe finds his best, Harvey. And he's going to be stopped right around the 37. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And that's good for a Broncos first down.
That's another Broncos first down. A gain of 14. First down, Broncos.
This running back is a mismatch maker. That's how I label him on my little sheet right here. Right under his bio. This guy just creates matchup nightmares for every defender on the field.
1st and 10, it's Harvey. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And it's going to be first down, Denver.
I'll tell you what, Kay, one of the things I'm most proud of coming out of broadcast are my O-line buddies that will hit me up during the game and say thank you. Thank you for finally showing some love and giving some light to what those big boys are doing up front. I got to play with some of the best to do it. I got to see it up close and personal. Because of it, I'll never forget it. And they just showed up on that run.
No luck finding his receiver that time. So it'll be 2nd down.
Those windows over the middle, the congestion, just the mass of people. If you're not on time and on target, you're not going to find a completion, especially on that down and distance.
Nix again on 2nd and 10. Now set up the screen here. It's Harvey. And they make the stop. We're going to say it about the 37-yard line.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep them short of the sticks.
So the Bucs go to the dime set ahead of this 3rd down. Here's Nix. Throwing this one back of the end zone. We'll put way too much on that one, Brock. Over the end zone and out. Thought he had a touchdown there. And that leaves them with 4th and 5. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that pass in, Brock. Throwing into double coverage. How's Coach going to feel about that one?
Yeah, that's a no-no. Yeah, I experienced that as a player and now as a coach. Please don't do that again.
And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. And he can't hurt you with the return if you just kick it out of bounds, right? This one flies out right around the 15-yard line. Tampa Bay are ready to head out to the field. They didn't add to their lead last time out. They punted it away, but still ahead and able to add to it here. Bucs to the line. 1st and 10. Here's Mayfield. It's a big strike downfield to Anguka. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. It's again at 27 yards to move the chains.
and a first down. First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Big shot to begin the drive has them up beyond the 40. On the give, this is Irving. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. So 20 yards on that play. And that will be a Tampa Bay first down.
First down.
Those unsung heroes, those big guys up front on the O-line, well, let's give them a little love right here, Kate. They don't always get the attention they deserve on a broadcast, but let me tell you, they played a huge role in that big old run.
Out left and Otten makes the grab. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
2nd and 3 now. Mayfield now from the gun. Complete to his man, Sterling Shepard. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. They gain 11 on that play. And the Bucs have the first.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Offense is set. 1st and 10. Irving on the inside give. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. They motion a receiver left. Shotgun snap for Mayfield. He's got it to him yet again, and that one is caught. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. The Buccaneers take a 13-0 lead. So an absolutely beautiful throw there, finding his man in space who turns it into 6.
Yeah, they really took advantage there, Kate, of some soft coverage. You want that on that corner route. Plenty of space for that route to develop. Great execution, and it pays off with the touchdown.
McLaughlin attack on the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Buccaneers double their lead to 14.
Buccaneers 14. Broncos nothing.
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. He's going to return it from a yard or 2 deep. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Broncos running their offense out once again. And it's not good, Bronc, when you're discussing their punter as one of your early game MVPs, but they just haven't been able to get anything going so far.
No, you'll hear some old school coaches, especially defensive-minded coaches, Kate, and they'll say, hey, man, there's nothing wrong with the drive ending with a kick, right? As a quarterback, it is an offense. Maybe that was the way you played the game back in the day, but not modern football. You've got to go score.
All right, Denver getting everybody set, so they've got 1st and 10. We'll give up the middle to Harvey. And he manages 6 yards to begin this one. We've got 2nd and 4.
Cool thing about a drive starting to run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play with whatever you want to do. As for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
First down run gets him 6, so now it is 2nd and 4. Harvey once more, and he's going to manage 3 for them on the play. Stop just a little bit shy of the marker.
the tackle.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Nick's trying to sneak it. And he's going to be touched down as he gets him enough to pick up the first down.
It's a gain of 2. That's good for a Broncos first down.
Everybody understood the assignment right there. For one guy, the quarterback, get the snap and make the marker. For the other 10, drive like mad, push like crazy, and create that space for the first.
Nick's with it on first. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up second down.
Everybody wants to play quarterback until a play like that. Almost no resistance off the ball and the defense ready to maul you. It was all he could do to get rid of it before he gets just clocked.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. On the handoff, here's Harvey. That is exactly why you rally to the football. You got through one tackle, but the next guy gets him for a loss. They sent him with that sack in mind, Brock. We all saw what was coming. Still managed to clean up the play, even if it did come on the ground.
And you know why they call that a cat pressure from the secondary, Kate?
Tell me.
Because it's a C for corner and a T for attack, exactly what he just did.
He's got Sutton complete. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. How about that play, Brock? On 3rd and 14, they find a way to convert.
And the Broncos first down.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
On the move, past the 40. And he's stopped as he gets this one down to the 27-yard line. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
That is textbook RPO right there, Kate. Quarterback's decision-making comes quick off the snap. And that back, you know that he's already looking for those lanes before the ball's even in his belly. Before that defense can adjust to the run, he hits that second level.
On first down, it's Nix. Brought in right side. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20. 2nd and 3 now. Out of the gun, it's Nix. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And now they'll face a 3rd and 3. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, but you couldn't do it.
That throw doesn't lead to 6. And it's 4th and short. We'll see if they go for it. So they take their shot for the end zone, Brock, rather than focusing on that first down marker. And now they've got a decision to make.
Yeah, I think with that incompletion, they made the decision. You better send that field goal team on. They took their shot. They just couldn't finish it.
The kick by Lutz is good. And that gets them back to within 11.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team is out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away. On the return, here comes Sean Tucker. And he manages the 35 before they can stop him. The Buccaneers and Bucky Irving ready for their next possession. And after watching their passing attack take them the length of the field last drive, Brock, I expect we're probably going to see a heavy dose of the aerial attack again here. Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. Baker now from the gun. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down.
10 yards on the pick.
I think the defense is still turned around looking for where the ball is. Because that QB and tight end, they got that ball out in a hurry.
Only need about the length of the football, maybe a touch more on this 2nd and inches. Catch made left side by Abuka. And he's going to be hauled out on a gain across midfield, down inside the 45-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
1st and 10 from the 43. To throw is Mayfield. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Broncos take over after forcing the first turnover of this ballgame.
That's just excellent time coverage. Excellent time defense right there. Quarterback, he's going to see a defender in coverage no matter where he looks. The end goal is making him force a throw when he shouldn't, and then capitalizing on the mistake with a turnover.
The Broncos to running back R.J. Harvey. They're ready for their next drive. And down double digits, Brock. Field goals like we saw in their last drive aren't going to move the needle as much as they need to. Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. Here's Nix to throw. Dumped off to his running back. And they're going to get to him after a gain of close to 5 as they send him out.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Nix from the gun. Got a man, it's Marvin Mims. And he's officially in enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49. We have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
1st down, Broncos.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Nix. This is Sutton working the right side. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
This is 2nd and 6 coming up. Throwing again. Here's Nix. Finds a seam down the middle. He has it to the 23-yard line as he's brought down. Denver calls the 2nd of its 3 timeouts. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
A gain of 21 yards. And the Broncos 1st down.
All set now. 1st and 10. They'll throw again. Nix. Caught quickly on the slant. And he'll go down here at the 16.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason this is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
2nd and 3 now. Once more, it's Nix. And they will not connect. Took his shot there to end the half, but no dice. That's going to take us to the break.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the downtown Orlando studios. Scott Hansen and crew with you for a short and sweet halftime, as this game's had a little bit of everything to it. We'll find out which side can establish some tempo in the 3rd quarter as we're ready to kick off the 2nd half. back out to our commentary team, Kate Scott and Brock Hewer.
Thanks so much, Scott. Appreciate the update as always. And welcome back, everyone. Third quarter about to get underway. Had a 2-score ball game here as we resume play. McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. He'll bring it out from a couple yards deep. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. The Denver offense now with the football first to begin quarter number 3. That passing game they went to in the first half, it's going to need to be fiery to start this second half too as they chase this lead. Broncos to the line now. It's 1st and 10. Play action with Nix. Steps up and he's running with it.
The positive of that effort, he didn't go backwards. Didn't have a negative play. If there was a negative, you didn't get a whole lot done with your legs. Got to be more efficient now on second down.
The 26-yard line.
Second down now, 7 to go. Giving this to Harvey. Hop behind the line here on second down, which is only going to make things tougher for this third down coming up. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
On third down, here's Nix. That's caught for the first. And they're going to bring him down just after he crosses the 50. A 28-yard pickup there. And that's good for a Broncos first down.
That's good for a Broncos first down. A 28-yard gain. First down.
I think
Denver.
my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. Here's Nix. He's going to tuck it and run. Nix slides in safely, doing so after he picked up that first down.
11 more yards. That's another Broncos first down.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play, and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. We'll pause now for an injured player, and it looks like he's worse for wear after handling that last carry. First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. They think the handoff. Now Nix. Outright and Ingram makes the grab. And he takes it inside the 35 before heading out.
It's a gain of
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
7th play of the drive. They've been moving it well. This is 3rd and 6. They'll throw 3rd and long. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it. Leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
That's one of those third down situations where you're asking an awful lot of your man to make a play to keep this drive going. Too much of a contested catch there. Unable to bring it in.
Will Lutz getting the call on 4th down to put 3 up here for the Broncos. It's a 50-yard look from the right hash. At the distance, but no good. It finds that left upright. And it stays a two-possession game at an 11-point margin.
Man, that is a sound every kicker dreads. I really thought it had a chance to sneak in, but instead, it's rejected by the upright.
The Buccaneers and Emeka Egbuka ready to get to work now. And you know that interception is in the back of their minds as they head back out there now. Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. From the gun, Mayfield. Ooh, that one's nearly intercepted. The defense read that one perfectly. A poor choice to make that throw. 2nd down coming up. No, it sure seems like they have found the wrinkle in their coverage that this QB just can't quite read, Brock. Got him on a pick on the last drive, and they should have had him again right there.
Kate, I can't tell you how lonely a feeling this is.
Yeah.
One interception you don't like, back-to-back drives, that's a really hard walk off the field.
Hits him on the out route. Still has some space inside the 35. And they bring him down, but not before he advances it all the way to the 20. It's a full 40 yards on the play, Brock, and a new set of downs.
I can guarantee you that's going to be Tell the Truth Monday right there in the film room, front and center, showing you the importance of tackling in the open field. An opportunity to cut him down sooner, but the broken tackle allowed him to add those extra yards to the catch.
Catch made by Bucky Irving. And this one's only going to pick up a couple before he heads out of bounds.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. One of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
He's going to keep it this time. And Mayfield's able to get him the 1st down before sliding to a stop.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
Offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Off the play fake. Here's Mayfield. And he's going to take this to the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers push their lead further to start the half. It's a Chris Godwin touchdown. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on the football field. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. He sure did.
McLaughlin attack on the extra point. The point after splits the upright. And the Buccaneers push their lead to 18.
Broncos 3.
McLaughlin has it on the team, and he's ready to send this flight. Harvey now to return it. And he's brought down just inside the 25. The Broncos offense all set to go. They're running out of time to get this game into a more manageable spot, Brock. We've got a 3-score deficit, and we're in quarter number 3. Denver getting everybody set, so they've got 1st and 10. Nick's quick out wide, complete. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Get 22 out of that play. And it's going to be 1st down, Denver.
1st down. A gain of 22 yards. First down, Broncos.
That's just awesome, Kate. A little bit of multitasking on that catch. Primary focus, as I always say, is you got to catch it first. But out of the corner of his eye, he knew exactly where to go, and he gets a bunch of yak on top of it.
On first down, they'll run. He was only able to get back to the line. It's going to be second down.
These are the kind of runs, Kate, that just soften up a defense. Keep working on them, keep working on them. And eventually you're going to break one of those counters for even bigger yardage.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Off the play fake. Here's Nix. Finds him over the middle. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's good for a Broncos first down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
1st and 10 from the 43. To throw, here's Nix. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll get this down at the 33-yard line.
Sometimes you're looking to push the ball down the field. As I've said before, the crumbs lead to a cookie. And you never go broke taking a profit, and those big tight ends will often find you those easy check down yards.
Options are open here. It's 2nd and inches. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's going to be down to within a yard of that red zone as the stop is made. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No third down required now.
To the line and set. Here we go, first down. Back-to-back carries here. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
That's a pretty good stop on first down. This defense now gets a chance to dictate. That's what all the great defenses want to do, Kate. They want to dictate it on their terms and not just be reacting to what the offense is always doing.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Another carry for him. Nothing doing on second. They get to him behind the line. Now it's going to be 3rd and longer. Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
3rd and long for him here. Dump off caught by his back. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
This dude just simply got a nose for the marker no matter how they get him the ball, Kate. Hand it to him, and he sniffs out that first down. Get it to him on a screen, and it's no different. He surges ahead and keeps this drive moving.
They'll come up on 1st and 10. From the gun, here's McLaughlin. And he takes this one in for the Denver touchdown. The Broncos shrinking the lead some in the 3rd. So great work by the running back there, Brock. He saw a little bit of space, took advantage, and he took it all the way for 6.
So good, Kate. You'll hear running back coaches say this: slow to and then explode through. And that's exactly what he did. Slow to the hole, but explodes for the touchdown.
Will Lutz now on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Broncos make it an 11-point ball game.
Broncos 10.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away. Tucker now on the return. He spins right by him. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Buccaneers and Baker Mayfield ready for this next possession. And he has continued to own this defense and keep on throwing that football, partner, making this performance one that he's going to remember, but as you like to say, the defense would probably rather forget. Tampa Bay bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. We give to Irving to start this drive. And he's going to get this one to the 36-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
Run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know you can set the table for more.
They've got first down here from the 36. The tight end going in motion right. First down, and they go right back to it. And they're full steam ahead, but we ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on that one.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Baker now from the gun. That's brought in downfield by Otten. He's taken down as he takes this to the 38. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Every tight end worth his salt wanted this. Really craved man-to-man coverage. The best of them, give me man-to-man coverage and I'm going to beat you. I was around Dallas Clark and Indy, one of the best. You play man-to-man, he's going to find a way to out-leverage you, separate from you, and make a play just as that tight end did.
1st and 10. Here's Mayfield. He's got it to him yet again, and that one is caught. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Play action. Here's Mayfield. And this one is launched downfield. And he's going to have the Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers making a 3-possession game. It's a Chris Godwin touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Well, as they drive forward to one right now, looks like it should be a win, Brock. He sure has taken advantage of a nice little chance to boost his stat line. His 2nd touchdown of the game.
Yeah, you just kind of feel these two building some trust, right? Just more and more equity. Certainly paying dividends in this one, but more than likely for more games to come.
McLaughlin attack on the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Buccaneers push their lead to 18.
Broncos 10.
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. Return starts from the goal line. And he'll break the 15, but not get much further. Tough field position to start this one out. So here comes the Bronco offense. And the touchdown's got to keep coming from as they still trail here. First call here coming from the shotgun. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
That linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field. All I'm thinking about right now, Kate's training camp. Because that's the middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
2nd and 10. Need something positive here. Now Nix. Dumped off to his running back. Works the sideline to the 30. And he's going to be sent out of bounds just after he crosses the 35. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
Got to be a pretty good actor. Got to be pretty good at selling to that defense. That's a drop back pass. When you get a big play on a screen like that, boy, it's choreography by everybody on that offense.
Nix with it on first. Gets it to him on the screen. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line.
15 more yards. That's another Broncos first down.
This is the end of the third quarter. It's not quite over yet, but it took a pretty miraculous comeback. We've got a 3-score game as we get set to start the fourth quarter. Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. Give now to the running back. And he's got this one down to the enemy 35 before they force him out. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And it's going to be 1st down Denver.
Oh, that's such a good feeling as a quarterback on an RPO, and you get to hand it, and you get to watch him take off. You know if you take advantage in the RPO game of a run like that, it only makes the pass that much better.
On 1st and 10, here's Nix. Short pass brought in. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
It takes a certain level of fearlessness, craziness to work over the middle of the field in this league. You're fighting through guys as you go, and all the while you know you can take a lick at any time.
Offensive line, this is 2nd and 4. Shotgun snap to Nix. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. You've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
Now Nix on 3rd down. Finds the in route complete. This is down to the 28 before the defense halts it.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
A 45-yard attempt.
The kick by Lutz is good, and that lowers the deficit to 15.
If they wanted any kind of shot here, Kate, to come back in this game, that field goal had to go through and make it a 2-score game. That's only the first of what would need to be several steps here in a hurry to have a chance to try to pull this out.
Here's Lutz, set to kick this away.
The Broncos.
From a couple of yards deep, this is going to come out. And this drive will start inside the 25. Now the Buccaneers set to take the field. They're up by 2 scores, Brock, but we've got some time left, so they still need to mount a drive here.
Somebody gotta do it, I'm in. Hey, somebody gotta do it, I take the G. Hey, watch him do it. We survived outside, all from the music.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run by Irving. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And that will be a Tampa Bay 1st down.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from 1st down to 1st down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
Going to the ground again on first. That play good for, looks like about 6. Second down upcoming.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3. Right back to Irving now. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means 3rd down coming up. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
Third and short, Mayfield. Nice work by the back here, playing safety valve complete. He can't evade the coverage team for much. They stop him before he gets really anything on that return. The rookie from Texas there on the tackle.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter, but they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that being stopped short of the sticks.
And he drives this one skyward, hoping to drop it near the goal line. Goes for the fair catch, and he's got it at the 34-yard line. Denver set to take the field on offense. And their last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34. They've got a man in motion. Throwing on 1st down, Nix. Completed over the middle. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a 1st down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Blown back, it's the handoff. And he'll fight ahead for a few. It's 3rd down.
He was brought down by Levante David. It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 2.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. Buccaneers are going to get home as they drop him. And the defense comes through to back them up ahead of 4th down.
It's pretty impressive, isn't it? They built this type of lead for themselves because that's actually, Kate, their first sack of the game. And that's why smart front offices and complete teams build a well-rounded roster. That way, if a core component like the pass rush today isn't there, well, the other areas of the team pick each other up.
Down in the 4th, offense staying out there for this. Desperation time here. He's got Sutton complete. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48.
A gain of 15
They left the
yards.
offense out there on 4th down, Brock, and look at the results. A big gain, 15 yards, and a fresh set of downs,
Gain
too.
of 15. 1st down, Denver.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
The ball's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down. Nix looking to throw. Dialing up a receiver screen. And this one does not go far.
How's your block shedding out there, boys? Because they need to get through some blocks to hang that screen up quickly. And they were Johnny on the spot.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Nix finds him on the slant. He's close, but he is stopped before he can get to that 1st down. Picks up 4.
A 5-yard pickup on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Seventh play of the drive now as they need a yard here on 3rd down. Oh, and they're going to have the fullback Giant power forward. And this defense is going to win this rep. They hold strong there in the middle, get him down right at the line. Fourth down coming up. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you called 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
They'll run for this. This one loses yardage and loses possession. He's stopped behind the line. They're turning this over on downs.
Well, I think every analytics book out there, Kate said, you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the fourth. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
Here come the Bucs on offense now. And they take the field in good but not great shape, Brock. They've got that lead, but no doubt they'd love to see it grow.
Yeah, and just having the lead does take some pressure off. It doesn't change the sense of urgency. It's always on tilt in the NFL, but it should allow them to operate a little more freely.
Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. John starts with a quick throw left, complete. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 44-yard line.
5 still to go here. This is 2nd down. Straight ahead, it's Irving. We call it 1, maybe 2 yards to the end block. It's 3rd down.
He was tackled at the 46-yard line. It's a gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Mayfield with a blitz coming. Got his man. It's Otten. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. We have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their first. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
First down from the 42. Irving on the inside give. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more. Denver calls the second of its 3 timeouts. And with another one gone, they're going to have just 1 remaining this game.
If there's ever a play we could call garden variety in the NFL, I think we just saw it right there. That's an uneventful run and a pretty sound stop there defensively.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. They fake the handoff. Now it's Mayfield. Oh, they're on him, and he's dropped again. Now the Broncos take their 3rd and final timeout.
6 yards.
And this could be an issue the rest of the way with no way to stop this clock. Six defensive backs out there. Broncos going dime here on 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Throw left side, complete. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. How about that play, Brock? On 3rd and 14, they find a way to convert.
You know, as any quarterback is going to tell you, that's one of the most difficult things to do, knowing you're going to get blasted. That defender's coming right at you, but you got to throw an accurate ball. It does 2 things. Number 1, it strikes fear in the defense, and number 2, you gain respect of your teammates.
Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on 1st down. Line up the design keeper. Offense to the line. 2nd down. They're just going to let the clock run out and take this delay.
Delay of game, offense.
Everyone was set and at the line. The quarterback just didn't snap it before the play clock hit 0.
Still second down.
Lining up to take a knee on second down. They're drawing up for him. Setting up for the kneel down on third. Sound the cannons, baby. The Buccaneers win it here in Tampa. Well, we know they had high hopes when they entered the stadium earlier today, Brock. We saw it, but it can be so tough to win on the road. And there's some dejected faces now as they leave this football field.
Oh, and that flight home? Oh, it's going to be a long one, a silent one, as they ruminate on the outcome of this game. You never like taking one on the chin, even on the road. And heading home just gives them all extra time to think about what went wrong, but more importantly, how to fix it.
So for Brock Ewart, everyone here on our great crew, I'm Kate Scott, and this has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Buccaneers winners, as with that, we sign off from Tampa.